Hey everybody, it's your girl Tennessee North. Yep, I'm here with another one of those videos. And this video is kind of funny though, because I was just about to get ready to start fixing some dinner, and I happened to look down at a comment, and it was from a lady named Barbara. I won't say your last name, I'll say Barbara P. And Barbara P wanted to know about how to make some pinto beans. It's funny. I had the pinto beans in my hand. Yeah, I was getting ready to fix some myself. And she wanted me to fix some. I said, wow, we must be thinking on the same line. Yeah, and she said she was having trouble getting them soft. And these one of those kind of beans that you can't cook them fast. Now, white beans, they cook faster than brown beans. Well, brown beans. We used to say brown beans, but they're pinto beans. Yeah, so I'm going to cook some today. And, but, you know, Tennessee North like to keep it simple. And Miss Barbara said she had a pressure cooker. Yeah. So Tennessee North, she going to keep it simple. Hold on. So by Tennessee North keeping it simple, I went and pulled out my pressure cooker. One of them. Yeah, I got them in 3 sizes. The large, medium, and this is the small. I'm not going to cook very many. It's just me and the mister's going to eat them. Nobody here likes them. But we're old school. We grew up eating them. And we say brown beans, but you know, they're pinto beans. Yeah. And I told Miss Barb, you got to put some meat in them. And hold on, I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in mine. Okay. This is what I'm going to put in mine. Ham hocks. Yeah. Gives up that kind of flavor. Yeah. Now you can put any kind of meat you want in them, but it's smoked meat. That's gonna make the difference in the beans and the flavor. Yeah, you can put bacon in it, and you can season it up, and they'll be good. But smoked meat, you want to shut your eyes? Get you a piece of smoked meat. Oh, man. But if you don't have smoked meat, bacon. Some kind of bacon. Not breakfast bacon. Not anything with no maple or anything on it. Not none of that. That won't get you the flavor. You're going to have something like a Joe bacon or something like that. If you have it. Or if you don't, fried meat grease. You know, something like used grease that you cook fried chicken or pork chop, something like that, will give you some flavor. Yeah, if you don't have any meat, go that route. Yeah. And when we were coming up, when me and the mister was coming up, mister's 10 years older than me. Yeah. And when I was a kid, our age, well, we were old people. Now, 59 and 69 don't seem too old. But, yeah, we used to eat pinto beans, brown beans. That was the meal. Yeah, cornbread. Yeah, you ain't got to put no meat with it. But back then, if you was going to put some meat with it, you fry some chicken. Oh, pork chops. Yeah, oh, man. That would be the meal. Yeah. Or some of these in the bean. This is your meat. You don't need nothing else. And that's what I'm going to do today. This is the meat. I'm going to make some cornbread. And something I like. Don't nobody else here likes. The mister don't even like. I'm going to make some coleslaw. Brown beans. Cornbread. A little coleslaw. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah. And this is like a two-part dinner because my youngest son birthday is the 25th and today's the 23rd. And I'm going to post this today. Hopefully it's going to get up today. He's going to be 22. He's my baby. And yeah, he's my baby. And he can be 22 and a baby. He don't want me to say that, but he's still my baby. They're all my baby. My oldest daughter is soon to be 38 on the 29th. And then I have a daughter turned 34, and she turned 34 in January. And then my oldest son, he turned 25 in February. My youngest daughter will be 27 in May. And baby boy, he'll be 22 the 25th. Yeah. Old Tennessee North has 10 grandkids. Yeah. That's combined. I have a stepson from a previous marriage. And so I got grandkids from that too. So all total I got 10. Yeah. I got a lot of folks calling me Nana. I got some that's like they just love me, so they call me Nana too, so I claim them too. Yeah. Yeah, but old Tennessee North got 10 grands and 5 children. 6 count my son from a previous marriage. Yeah. And my oldest child, he would have been, he'd been 40. Yeah. He'd have been 40 this year. He'd been 41 this year. Yeah. Yeah, Tennessee been around the block a little bit. Ain't been around all that. Maybe halfway around the block. Yeah. But still, I've had a good life. Still got a lot of way to go. Yeah. So, yeah. We're going to get to this video. Oh, the other half of this dinner, I almost forgot to tell you. I'm making some chicken and dumplings. Now, you've seen that on the other video, but the reason for the chicken and dumplings is because my 22-year-old, soon to be 22, that's his favorite. Now, he don't care nothing about the chicken. He just likes the dumplings. He don't want the chicken, just the dumplings. And he'll eat a whole pot. He's 22, he's 5'11", and as much as he eats, you would thought he would be huge, but he's not. But he eats. Oh my God, he can eat. He doesn't like to be on camera. You might have seen him zip by 1 or 2 times, but he will not stand still. No. Neither one of my boys want to be on camera. The oldest one, thin, kind of muscular. The youngest one is big and muscular. Yeah. So, yeah, I got them thin, big, thin, big. Yeah. My oldest daughter thin as a rail. My middle daughter thicker. My youngest daughter, you would not know she was a grown up. People are mistaking her for a child. Yeah, she's small. As Sue Chef's mom. Yeah, she's itty bitty. Yeah. So, enough about my family. Hold on. Let's get to this video. Okay. I got my ham hocks right here. And over here, I got my pintos. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot of pintos because, like I said, nobody's going to eat them but me and the mister. I'm going to pour them in my hand, like so. And I'm going to look at them as I got a strainer here. Let me show you the strainer. And I got pouring them in my hand. And I'm looking through them to make sure there's no rocks or dirt. So you want to go through, make sure there's no rocks or dirt or anything like that. And a few beans will pop up and make a whole lot of beans. Make sure there's no bad beans. You want to make sure there's nothing rotten or... So that's what you're looking for. And I'm probably going to do maybe about 2 cups. Because like I said, it's just going to be the 2 of us eating them. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to answer the phone. Okay. So I got about 2 cups in here. Now I'm just got them in the strainer and I'm washing them now. Okay. Now I'm going to put them straight in the Instant Pot. Now I know some people soak theirs. Tennessee North don't soak hers. I don't put no soda in mine. I'm almost 60 years old and been eating them probably at least 50. And never had. Tennessee North Mama didn't do it either. That's where I got it from. So, yeah. So, I'm going to put them in the Instant Pot. Kind of back you up a little bit so you can see. That's my Instant Pot. Going to put the beans straight in there. Never had no problem with gas or all that kind of stuff. You know. So, I'm not saying that's a wrong thing, but I'm just saying Tennessee North don't soak. None of that. Okay. Now, into this pot here, I'm going to put some salt. Gonna shake some Old Faithful. I don't know, it's something about this soul food seasoning here. It's by Sylvia's. Sylvia''. Very good stuff. I'm gonna put some of that in there. Okay? You have to season to your taste. Hold on, because I want to cross over in front. Let me get some seasoning. Okay. Now, I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. This is optional. Don't put anything in those beans that you don't like. Don't do it. I like the red pepper flakes. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Back to this. And I'm also going to put in a bay leaf. Maybe 2. It depends on how much you're putting in here. Another bay leaf. The other one was just a half piece. Okay. And onion powder. Like I said, to your taste. Do not put anything that you don't like. Just because Tennessee North put it in there, don't mean you have to put it there. Garlic powder. And put as much as you like. Or as little. I like a lot of seasoning. Black pepper. Don't like bland food. So I season mine a lot. And this is some vegetable oil. If I had some used cooking oil, some seasoned cooking oil where I done fried chicken and stuff, I don't have any right now. So I'm going to put a little cooking oil in it. Just a little bit. Okay? Now, I'm going to put water in it to cover my meat. Not all the way, but I need to cover these ham hocks. Just a little more water in here. Now I'll let you see it before I cover it. Okay. Okay. That's covered. And also, I'm going to put in a half an onion. Now, you don't have to slice it up, and you just cut it up. Just chop some rough pieces in there because it's all going to cook down. And that's it. And that's the way the inside of the pot looks. Now I'm going to put the top on it. I'm going to manually set it. I'm going to set it for an hour and I'm going to set it for an hour and a half. Okay. On high. Okay, so in the meantime, we're going to get our cornbread ready, our coleslaw ready. and the dumplings. I'll be back.
My granny told me she was gonna call me, and then.
Okay, I got my chicken on boiling. It's for my chicken and dumplings. And in here I got 4 chicken thighs. I put some seasoning in here, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, pepper, butter. And now I'm putting some green pepper in it. This is gonna help the flavor. You don't have to cut it no certain way, because it's gonna all boil down. And I'm adding onions to it. That's right. I'm adding onions. I add onions to everything. Yeah. When I come back, let's make the dumplings. And also to this, I'm going to add a pack of Lipton soup, onion soup mix. And about a teaspoon of this chicken bouillon. About a teaspoonful. Because you don't want it too salty. But it'll help the flavor. Because you want your dumplings to have plenty of flavor. Okay. Okay. We're going to make some buttermilk. Got about a cup of buttermilk here. About a cup and a half. Couldn't put about a teaspoon of vinegar in it. And turn it into buttermilk. That's about a teaspoon of vinegar and some whole milk. Just kind of stir it up so it don't curdle. Get it like that. And let it sit for a minute. Now to turn that into buttermilk. And then we're going to take our shortening. We got about 2.5 cups of flour here. Maybe about, I didn't really measure. I'm looking about 2.5 cups here. Because I'm not making that much. And I'm putting about you don't need a lot of shortening. A little about, I'm not even measuring, so that much to, I would say this is about a little over about a tablespoon and a half. Maybe 2 tablespoons in the shortening. And you're gonna break it down in there. My hands are clean. I'm gonna go in and break it down in there. You're gonna kind of get it worked up in here. I think if you saw my other video with the dumplings, you just want to work this in here. Get that incorporated in that flour. And you know you got it all worked in there when it becomes like crumbs. Looks like that. Crumble it up a little bit. Okay. Then you're going to take let's let that sit about maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. We'll be back. Okay. We're going to incorporate our buttermilk a little at a time. Just kind of make a whale. And what you want to do is kind of get it into a ball. You're all mixed up here. Get it all into a ball. You don't want it real wet, but you want it to incorporate all of it together. So I can't say how much you'll need. You just have to keep working till you get it all together and it comes into a ball. Okay. You want to put some flour on your surface here. When you get it all worked up, roll it on the ball. Roll the ball out. You kind of want to knead it around till it's not wet. Get your flour knead all up in there. Knead around a little bit. Make sure your surface is clean because we're going to cut them out here. Give me a little more flour out here. I'm going to use my pizza cutter. So I'm going to cut this in half. this is a lot for one set. I'm going to cut the first set out. Okay, and I'm getting ready to roll this out. Okay. Okay, I got a ball here. I'm gonna roll it out. Gotta put some of this flour on here so it don't stick. Now I don't know about you. You don't want them thick. You want to roll as thin as you can because they're gonna puff up. That's why you always use plain. Do not use don't use self-rising flour because you don't want a thick dumpling. You want them thin. Gotta roll them as thin as you can. Ain't nothing worse than a thick dumpling. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, thin. See this side, I got real thin. I'm gonna cut on this side and then I'm gonna roll that other side. Hold on, let me take my chicken out. Okay, I have a plate here. As I cut them, I'm gonna lay them here on the plate. Now you can cut them as big as you want, as little as you want. So I took the chicken out of the broth so I can debone it. And this is the size. Yeah, see how thin it is? Yeah, that's how thin you want. I'm gonna get some of these cut up so I can, I don't want them all dropping in there. Some will be done faster than others. So let me try to get some cut. And then we'll go and drop. Pull some more out. And you need your broth to be rolled and boiled because if you don't, they will stick. You can't cook dumplings slow. The broth has to be boiling. Like I said, there's no certain size that they need to be. It's up to you. Okay. To get all these on here, then I'm gonna go and put this batch down. Then we'll roll out another set. And dumplings, you have to stir or they'll stick at the bottom. See? Yeah, thin. That's where you want them. Okay. Let's go to the stove. All right. We'll start dropping them. The water is boiling. The broth is boiling. Start dropping them. You see they immediately start floating. I got them cut up on this plate. So I have to keep dropping them. Right here. Kind of drop them fast. And then you got to kind of stir them a little bit, but not tear them up. Just kind of lightly stir them to keep them from sticking. Get enough in there. See how they floating to the top? See, that's why you want them thin, because they're gonna float and puff up. And if you put them in there thick, oh my God, you're gonna have a doughy, doughy, doughy mess, and they're not good thick. Unless you like them thick like that. Tennessee nut, I don't like them thick. Because they don't taste done to me. But to each his own. Slightly move them around. And once these are done, we'll put chicken back in. And you need that broth boiling. You just kind of move them around a little bit. Not a hard stir because you don't want to tear them up. That's why you want your broth seasoned real good, because the dumplings will easily and quickly soak up all that flavor. Give it another stir. Because you don't want them to stick. get them all in. And sometimes your broth will go down, so you might have to add some more liquid before you start adding your dumplings if your broth has cooked down, so you'll have enough liquid to cook your dumplings. Got a few more I'm going to try to get in here. Get as many as I can in here. Got a few more on this plate I'm trying to get in. They'll sink to the bottom and then they'll come right back up. Just got a few more. Trying to get in here. And watch it, they'll stick together. They get warm, they're going to get soft, and they'll start sticking. These last couple pieces in here. And last piece. Okay. I got my chicken over here to the side that I'm deboning. Hold on. Okay. My dumplings is about done. I'm going to incorporate the chicken back. I've deboned it, taken it off, and putting it back in. Like I say, you have to keep stirring it because it'll start sticking. Now at this point, I'm cutting it off because my dumplings are done. Let me get a fork. Mmm. Mmm. That's the way dumplings supposed to taste. Here's the chicken. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you the dumpling. See how it puffed up a little bit? See, if you put them in thick, you're going to come out with a ball. But if you put them in thin, they're going to come out like that. Mm-hmm. Told you. Stick with Tennessee North. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's make some cornbread. Okay. To make this cornbread, I got about a cup and a half to 2 cups of meal here. I didn't measure. I'm gonna put me some sugar in there. Not measuring that either. Gonna make that sweet. At the request of my nephew. And I'm gonna add some milk to it. I got my skillet over there getting hot. Into this, I'm going to put 1 egg. Just a simple egg cornbread. Goes good with those beans, and it's going to go good with those dumplings. You want it the consistency of pancake mix. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to take this butter. I'm going to come back to the stove. There's my mama's skillet. And put some oil in it. And I'm going to put a little butter in it. Just a little bit. It's already hot. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to incorporate it into here. I got my oven already preheated. Incorporate a little of this over in here. I'm going to wipe my skillet off. Put a little more oil in there, because I don't want my bread to stick. I'm going to stir this up in there. And I'm going to pour this in here. Just like that. Right there. Then I'm going to put this in the oven. And we'll be back when it's done. Okay. And our beans are done. Let's take the top off. Yeah, you see our ham hocks in there? Let me get a spoon so we can. See the ham hock? Yeah. So to this, I'm going to add a little sugar to my beans. That's right. I add sugar to my beans, all of them. Green beans, white beans, pinto beans. Great Northern. I say white. Yeah. I don't know. Get it from my mama. So yeah. So gonna hold on. Gotta work with this camera here. So let me get my. Just got a little, not a lot. So that, and I'm not gonna measure. Just a little. That adds to the flavor. It's not gonna make it sweet. Okay. So when our bread comes out, we're gonna plate up and eat. Hold on. Okay. Let's do this coleslaw. So I got some cabbage, celery, green pepper. Hold on, forgot my onion. Hold on. Okay, had to get an onion. So, I'm going to cut up a little onion. So I'm going to cut some slithers for my coleslaw. Everybody don't put onions in their coleslaw, but I do. And I'm just making a little coleslaw because, like I say, nobody in this household eats coleslaw but me. And onions are my favorite, so I'm putting onions in it. So, onions give a lot of stuff flavor. So I'm just needing a little in there. Okay, that's about all I'm going to use. So in this bowl, I'm going to put some onions. Just kind of separate them up like that. And I got a green pepper. And cut me some slithers of this. Some Wolverine strips. Green pepper also gives off a lot of good flavor. And get a little bit of this in there. I'm going to cut these in half. I think this will be enough. And also put this off in there. Put that off in there. Now I'm going to grate me some carrots. I don't need much of this, but a little bit. Okay. That's going off in there. Now my cabbage. Put this off in here. This little bit I got left here, I'm gonna chop up. It's going in too. I'm gonna mess up. Okay. That over to the side. Now in here, put some celery seeds. Black pepper. Some salt. A little onion powder. Just a little garlic powder. Salad dressing or Miracle Whip or whatever you got, because don't like mayonnaise. You don't need a whole lot, because too much you can always add more, but you can't take it away. Cap full of vinegar, just a cap full, or less depending on how much you have. I'm not going to put that whole cap full because I already. And some sugar. Yep, sugar went in this too. Let's stir it up. Let's taste. Perfect. Hold on. We're gonna plate. Okay. Here's the finished product. Chicken and dumpling. Ham hock that was cooked with the beans. Here's the pintos, brown beans. Coleslaw. And the cornbread. See how high that cornbread is? Yeah. Lemon tea on board. Yeah. Let's speak to the Lord. Amen. Amen. So much food. Had to put it on 2 plates. And also on these beans, some chow chow. Now this chow chow is made with cabbage. I don't know if you ever heard of chow chow. A lot of people put it on their beans. You can get it hot or mild. C-H-O-W, C-H-O-W. And this is the mild. You put it on your beans or whatever you want to put it on. I put it on my beans. Like so. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We already tasted dumplings, so we know what time it is. Dumplings. Ain't nothing like some homemade dumplings. And these pinto brown beans with a little chow chow in it. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Have some? Miss Barbara, they should come out soft this time. They should be. And here's this ham hock. There's a lot of meat in ham hocks. This is like the ankle. Comes off the end of the ham. Yeah. It's part of the ham. The ham is like the thigh. This is the ankle. And then you have the pig foot. Now this is the ankle part. And this is a smoked pig foot. Ankle. A ham hock. Yeah. Cooking with these beans. Not only it flavors the beans, it's good eating. Yeah. Another bite of these beans. Mm, mm, mm. And this cornbread. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, let's taste the cornbread. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna make beans up with it. Mm-hmm. Miss coleslaw. Mm-hmm. My way. Mm-hmm. 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 This is the happy dance with the fork. Mm. Yes. Ham hock. Mm. Yes. It's good. Did I offer you some dumplings? Mm. 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 Ooh. If this don't take you back to, ooh. Mm-hmm. It's sure enough old school. Mm, mm, mm. Whole meal. I think it all goes together. The coleslaw goes with the beans. The beans and the ham hock go together. The dumplings and the cornbread, they all go together. The cornbread, the dumplings, the cornbread, the beans, the ham hock. Yeah, they all go together. And top it off with some tea. Yeah. Gonna get all of it in the shot. If that don't put you to sleep, oh my goodness. Can't finish it all. No. But it's good. And this right here makes me sure enough think about my mama and grandmama. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Them dumplings. Oh. I know when you eat a meal like this, because these days they make dumplings in the freezer at the store. And if you don't feel like it, get you some of them dumplings. Yeah. Somebody took the work out for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody already mixed it up and cut them up and froze them for you. Mm-hmm. They taste pretty good. Yeah, old Tennessee Norfolk bought them too. Mm-hmm. But ain't nothing like a homemade. Mm-mm. And if you want to think about your mom and your grandmama, make your own. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only difference about this is they didn't put no Lipton soup in theirs and chicken broth. Mm-mm. But everything else they did. Yeah. Yeah. Someone said, why you always keep going back to your childhood and memories? So much sadness in the world today. Ooh. Those memories, they give you some happiness. They don't make me feel bad. They give me some joy. My son was playing some music today, and he's 25. But he liked that music from the 70s. You know, when they actually had instruments. Now, those are happy times. Yeah. Today, about some happy times. I want to thank y'all for letting me come into your home and sharing some of my happy times with you. So if you like anything about this video, like, share, subscribe, tell someone about me. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time Old Tennessee North is coming up with a video. Yeah. See you at the next time. Oh, in this video? Yeah. I'm going to call it Happy Time. Bye now.